Look around at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Congratulations, that's you. Not who you think you are, not who you pretend to be, not who you post on Instagram about, but who you actually are. If you hang out with broke complainers, guess what? You are the 6th broke complainer. If your friends are out of shape, lazy, and allergic to responsibility, then you are probably the captain of that ship. And guess what? It's sinking. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your circle is either pulling you forward or chaining you down. There's no in between. And if you're sitting here wondering why you are not where you want to be in life, why your money, your health, your relationships, and your confidence all feel stuck, just look around. The answer is in the faces of the people you hang with. And before we dive deep, smash that like button right now so this video gets pushed out to more people who need this wake-up call. Good. Thanks. People. You see, people are contagious. Not just colds, not just bad breath, mindsets, habits, beliefs, ambition, or the lack of it. Ever notice how when you hang out with someone negative, suddenly you start complaining more too? Or when you are with someone who eats garbage every night, suddenly you're okay with pizza and beer 5 times a week. That's not an accident. When you hang around people that curse a lot, you start cursing a lot. That's influence, and influence always wins. Most people think they're strong enough to rise above their circle. Oh man, I can hang with my loser friends. I won't let it rub off. Shut up, dude. Yes, you will. You are not some Jedi master immune to influence. If you sit in a barbershop long enough, guess what? You're gonna get a haircut. And let's be honest, most of your friends aren't even friends. They are your comfort buddies. They exist to make you feel okay about being mediocre. Do they challenge you? Push you? Hold you accountable? Or do they validate your excuses, laugh at your bad habits, and encourage you to stay the same? A lot of men confuse loyalty with stupidity. Loyalty doesn't mean you drag your whole high school crew with you into adulthood when half of them peaked at age 17. Loyalty doesn't mean wasting your life on people who gave up on theirs. A winning circle isn't about status, it's about direction. Are these people moving forward in life? Are they disciplined, ambitious, growth-oriented? Or are they parked on the side of the road, sipping Monster Energy and talking about why or what they could have been? Here's a brutal test. How many of your friends are better than you in at least one area of life? And don't lie to yourself. Because if you are the smartest, strongest, and most ambitious guy in your group, that means you are the top dog in a kennel of mutts. Congrats. You are a king of the losers. The people around you should scare you a little bit. They should make you feel behind. If your circle doesn't intimidate you, it's not a circle. It's a cage. Now let's deal with the guilt part. But bro, I've known my boys since high school. We've been through everything together. Cool, man. You've also been through 14 years of bad decisions together as well. You're not married to your friends. You're allowed to grow out of them. You don't owe anyone your potential. If you're serious about becoming a man worth respecting, you've got to audit your circle the same way a business audits its finances. Who's an asset and who's a liability? Who multiplies you and who subtracts from you? Think about it like a group project. Remember in school when you got paired with slackers? They showed up late, did no work, and still wanted credit? You hated it. But guess what? You're still living that group project right now. If you're hanging with guys who don't pull their weight, you are dragging dead weight. So how do you build a winning circle? 3 non-negotiable rules. Let me tell you. Rule number 1, cut the anchors. If someone in your life consistently drags you down, you've got to cut them loose. Not distance yourself slowly. Not keep them around just for old times and laughs. No, cut. Anchors don't just hold you back, they drown you. Rule number 2, seek proximity to winners. Don't just sit around hoping high-value people will just fall into your lap. Put yourself in environments where ambitious, disciplined people exist. That means gyms, mastermind events, business events, church groups, entrepreneurial meetups. And when you get there, don't just fanboy, contribute. Bring value. Winners don't keep losers around for long. Rule number 3, become the kind of man winners want around. You don't attract champions by being dead weight. You attract them by being disciplined, dependable, and valuable. Winners don't care about your potential. They care about your habits. They're asking, can I trust this guy? Does he execute? Is he moving forward? Be that man. And you'll never have to chase a circle. The circle will chase you. Now let's get uncomfortable like we always do. You might be the loser in your group. Yeah, I said it. If you're lazy, if you're negative, if you're undisciplined, you are not the victim of a bad circle. You are the infection inside of it. You want better friends? Cool. Become a better man first. Because winners don't want to hang with a dude who complains, eats like trash, skips the gym, plays video games all day and night, and talks about getting rich someday. Winners want allies, not liabilities. If every friend you have is comfortable staying average, you are not in a circle. You are in a graveyard. Everybody's just waiting to die while distracting themselves with Netflix, DoorDash, and cheap dopamine hits. Let me give you some examples. The guy who always says, one day I'll start a business, that's code for never. The buddy who accidentally forgets his wallet every time you go out, yeah, he's not broke. He's just using you as his ATM. The dude who's still bragging about his high school touchdowns at 32 years old. Bro, nobody cares. You are not Uncle Rico. Or the guy who sabotages you every time you try to better yourself. You say you're on a diet, he shows up with donuts. You say you're grinding, he tells you to relax, man. Life's short, bro. You gotta enjoy it. He's not trying to save you. He's trying to keep you on his level. Cut them off. Every great man you admire had to outgrow people. Athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders, they all had to shed the dead weight. The people who supported their growth, they stayed. The ones who didn't got left behind. That's not cruelty, that's nature. A rocket can't reach orbit if it carries all the weight from the launch pad. And when you finally start leveling up, watch how people react. Some will hate you for it. Some will guilt trip you. Some will say you've changed. Of course you've changed. You were supposed to. That's the whole point. Staying the same is called failure. Funny thing, those same friends who mocked you for trying will eventually ask for advice. They will. The same guys who laughed at your diet, your business, your discipline will DM you like, bro, how'd you do it? How'd you get that overnight success? And you'll realize they were never against you. They were against being reminded that they weren't doing anything. So stop expecting respect from people who don't even respect themselves. Stop expecting loyalty from men who can't stay loyal to their own goals. And stop pretending Your circle is just fine, when deep down you know it's the reason you are stuck. Life isn't about having friends. Life is about building alliances, allies who push you, challenge you, sharpen you. Remember, iron sharpens iron. Dead wood just rots together. So ask yourself right now, are your friends iron or are they dead wood? Now let me show you how to actually build the right circle real quick. Step 1. Audit brutally. Write down the names of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Don't just think it, write it. Next to each name, write asset or liability. If it hurts your feelings to write liability next to someone, good. That pain means you're finally being honest. Step 2, replace strategically. Don't just cut people and sit in isolation like a monk. Replace them with better men. Get in rooms where winners exist. Put yourself in situations that force you to grow. Step 3, contribute value. Nobody wants a leech in their circle. Winners will drop you the second they sense you're only around to take. Bring something, energy, discipline, skills, encouragement. Be valuable. That is the key. And here's the kicker. Don't expect your new circle to instantly accept you. You're going to have to prove yourself. Consistency is the price of admission. You show up late, flake out, or complain once too often, you're gone. High-value men protect their energy. But if you bring discipline, respect, and execution, you'll find yourself in a circle where everyone's leveling up together. And that's when life gets really, really exciting. Because when you hang with killers, your standards change. Suddenly, sleeping in until 10 looks pathetic. Skipping the gym feels just embarrassing. Wasting money looks stupid. The bar rises, and so do you. I'll leave you with this. Your friends are either your prison or your passport. They'll either keep you average or they'll push you to greatness. But you can't have both. So build your circle wisely, because the man who walks with the wise becomes the wise, but the companion of fools suffers harm. Choose wisely or stay average forever. Thanks for watching. Peace.